on the false church of L.R.H. The cult of Scientology is the enemy of democracy, liberty, and freedom. The cult is anathema to the enlightened religious and secular alike. The cult must be eliminated in its current form. The cult that steals must be stopped. The cult that lies must be stopped. The cult that murders must be stopped. The cult that destroys the lives of innocents, that ruins families and the very foundation of enlightened society, must be stopped. The cult that profits, the leaders who profit at the expense of innocents, must be stopped. In every age, there has come an evil that seeks to suck the soul of society for its own benefit. The evil often appears as beautiful and benevolent. The evil lulls its targets to sleep, or at least to apathy. The evil makes inroads to culture, government, tradition, and the very heart of society. The evil does so quietly and slowly at times. The evil does so forcefully and violently at other times. Regardless of the evil's methods, regardless of the evil's stated intentions, the end result is always the same. The evil spreads. The evil manifests in the lives of ordinary citizens. The evil attracts followers. The evil gains trust and respect of some, enough to establish a foothold. The cult of Scientology has already spent decades making its inroads, like a virus or a parasite. The cult, the evil, has spread its corruption and lies. The cult has amassed legal, corporate, economic, and political power and influence. The cult has garnered notoriety by recruiting and preying on undereducated celebrities who have been mentally, emotionally, and spiritually susceptible to the cult's lies and false message of salvation. Salvation, briefly, is a common and ancient goal of mankind. Are we to believe that the path to salvation was finally discovered in the modern age and by a man who lived the life of a fraud and confidence artist? Still, Anonymous does not target individual Scientologist believers in general, despite any worthiness of incredulity their beliefs may deserve. Believe what you wish. You are free to hold any unreasonable and illogical beliefs, as you so choose. Anonymous targets the cult and its leaders who oppress, extort, destroy, and ruin our families, our friends, our countries, and our society, all in the name of salvation. Please remember, should salvation actually exist, it is only right to reason that the path to salvation should be free. If the cult of Scientology was truly beneficent, then it is only right to reason that training and enlightenment should be given freely to the world for the benefit of the world. Rather, the path to freedom often costs Scientologists their livelihoods and even sometimes their lives. The upper echelons of the cult live fat and fine on the fear and expense of the lowly. The cult injures. The cult kills. The cult is parasitic, vampiric, evil. The cult, unchecked, will destroy our society. The cult, if we do nothing, will control, dominate, and ruin. The cult feeds on fear, fear of violence, fear of litigation, fear of ruination, and fear of disconnect. Other organizations have operated in the same manner for millennia. The Nazis glorified their superiority and claimed that outsiders were inferior. The Nazis promised utopia. Instead, the Nazis brought the dystopian reality of hatred, terrorism, torture, and death. The Nazis understood that the easiest way to control the public was through fear. The cult effectively wields fear as a tool of war against democracy, liberty, and freedom. The cult promotes a fear of the study of the mind, a fear of modern medical treatments for mental health, a fear of retaliation for criticism. The opposite of fear is freedom. The cult aims to control its membership by limiting access to knowledge and criticism. The cult propagandizes. The cult threatens critics and manipulates the law to eliminate dissenting voices wherever it can. Fortunately, the days of the cult are numbered. Evil cannot stand in the face of knowledge. The founder of Scientology was a small man who will be remembered only as a footnote in the archives of modern criminality. You, who stand behind him, will be remembered even less, as little more than fools and patsies. The truth will be known. Knowledge is free. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us,